YouTube? It's your boy Chris, man, aka Mr. Lavish Lifestyle Bullies. We're coming with another video. Today we're going to show you some stack training tips and some show training tips. I'm going to show you some stack training on the stack box along with some of the show training things that I've learned along the way. I'm by far no professional, I'm just going to tell you everything I know. Stay tuned in. Alright, so first I'm going to show y'all some stack box training. This right here is what you call a stack box in the show world. You usually put pups on here about 8 weeks. That's when I first throw them on here. And it's just to show them how to stand still, stand where you want them to place them and not move. So we're gonna show you some stack box training with my girl Stormy. Right, so the next thing you're gonna need is you wanna get you a lot of treats and you wanna get you a show lead. This right here is a Herm Sprenger show lead. It's different from the prong call. It doesn't have the prongs, but it does have the same concept. How it tightens on their neck. We use this lead, like I said, for dogs that don't want to keep their head up. And so I'm gonna show you how to put her on there. I'm gonna show you. So you can either put her front feet on there first or just put her whole body. Then we put the collar on there and we put it on there anytime we're training just to associate this collar with treats and with standing up. So that way she doesn't even try to sit down. So you wanna get her feet right, get her feet in position. And you want to get her standing right. You want to examine her body and make any adjustments that you need. And also some show training tips too. If you have a dog that likes to lean back, as you see, like I did with her, I put her back feet on the edge, which causes her to lean forward, which I need her to do. Just hold her, and I hold her for like this for about maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and I adjust her anytime I need to. There's pressure points you can touch to just adjust her up, adjust her back straighter, adjust her legs. And I just do this for about 5 to 10 minutes a day. This is just the beginning training. This is just getting your dog associated with standing up. If you have a dog that doesn't like to stand up, you can start to add this up to a higher elevation. And it'll kind of like scare them a little bit, but it'll make them stand still. And I'll show you that right now with my girl Minnie. So this is, like I said, adding it to a raised level just to get the dog not to step off. For those stubborn dogs, this is my girl Minnie. She's litter mates to my girl I just showed you, Stormy. I produced both of them. They are puppies, so they're not gonna be perfect, but I'm just showing you how to get your training started with your dog. And when you have their feet up, when you have them up on a higher surface, for some reason, it just makes them stand a lot stiller, just because they feel like if they take a step, they might fall. Get your lead, put your lead on there, so that way you can get her to do what you need her to do. Because the best thing about show handling is you can always show a unperfect dog and make them look perfect with leans and stuff like that. Minnie, she's not really into the show thing, but she does have nice structure whenever she wants to stand up. See, it does kind of scare him a little. Once she learns that it's not hurting her, she's definitely fine. You just get her, you just let her stand, and that's about it. And another example right here, like I said, with our Frenchie, she's seasoned. She's an ABKC champion, so she's definitely been on this box a lot. I'll let you see how she works. So like I said, you want to get their feet nice and how you want it. You want to just hold them up. Just let them just stand. This gets their muscle memory. So when you go and put them on the floor, their muscles are so trained from standing on this box, their feet aren't going to move. As you can see with her, she's already a champion, so she knows what to do. They're just puppies. They're only 8 months. So yeah, you practice with this about maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day per pup. Starting them off, I would do maybe 3 to 5, but as they get older, 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm telling you, you'll have like a statue. When you get in that show ring, you're gonna kill it. All right, so I showed you guys some stack box training. Now I'm gonna show you guys a couple show handling tips. Like I said, I'm gonna work with my girl Leilani just because she's more seasoned and I know she's gonna do what I need her to do. Tip number 1 is I never taught my dog how to sit down. Since they were puppies, I never taught them how to sit. I recently taught her how to sit and she's only 16, 17 months. She is trained, but her main thing is to stand, and that's what I want her to do. I'm gonna show you guys a demonstration. Teaching your dog how to sit, the first thing she's gonna do when you show her a treat, she's gonna sit. But teaching her how to stand, the first thing she's gonna do is she's gonna stand still for me. So the first thing about teaching your dog how to sit, when you get in that training ring and she sees that treat, first thing she's gonna do is sit down. But if you teach your dog how to stand, like this, she will never sit, because her first thing to do is to stand up, so that way she can get that treat. Show tip number 2, make sure you compliment your dog. Leilani, she's a black tri. I would never go in there with a black outfit on, because that's gonna clash with my dog. I would wear something maybe casual, nice, and it would have to be the lightest colors, and I'll show you why. All right, so I'm gonna just use this black hoodie as an example. If I had her stacked up in front of me with this black hoodie on, and I have a judge standing there where you're looking, you can't really see her as much, you know what I mean? She's kind of blending in with my clothes. You can't see her structure. You might barely see her outline once it clashes with my hoodie. But I'll show you what it looks like when you have something lighter on. As you can see here, once I have lighter clothes, you can see her body more. I could probably even put on some lighter pants, maybe some khakis. But you see how easier it is for her just to see her outline and her structure. It's so much easier. Show tip number 3. Make sure you always keep your dog on the left side. I see a lot of guys coming into these shows and they've never been in a show before, they've never heard of a show before, and they think it's just walking your dog. But you have to make sure your judge has the best view of your dog. I'm gonna show you an example. When you're in the ring, you're gonna have the judge on this side of you. So you wanna always have your dog on the side he can see. No matter what you do, if you turn, make sure your dog's always on your left side of you, because that's where your judge is gonna always be. When you're showing her and your judge comes up to look at her, make sure you get out of the way so he can see her. Just make sure she's always on your left and she's always in the eye of the judge. I showed y'all some training on the stock box, gave y'all some show tips. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like, give us a follow, and we'll see y'all in the next video of Lavish Lifestyle Bullies.